A very good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of KSI Morning Brief. To begin with, global markets. The Dow finished lower Wednesday, but the tech-heavy Nasdaq rushed to a fresh record close, giving the year's second half a mixed start as investors focused on signs of economic recovery from the coronavirus crisis and a new Fed promise for clarity on the path of rates. Improving data on employment and the manufacturing sector helped markets in the first trading day of July, even while nearly a dozen American states have hit a pause or halted plans to allow more businesses to reopen. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 0.3%, snapping a two-day win streak. The S&P 500 added 0.5%, the Nasdaq Composite rose 1%, closing at a record of 10,154.63 points. The Pan-European Stock 600 closed up by about 0.2%. However, gains in the broader market were capped with the German blue-chip DAX index slipping 0.41%. German stocks were affected earlier in the day by technical issues on the Xetra trading platform, which operates the DAX index, causing volumes to lag the rest of the continent at the start of the session. Asian shares were mostly higher Wednesday after Wall Street capped its best quarter since 1998, shrugging off continued signs of global pandemic economic damage from the coronavirus pandemic. Japan's Nikkei 225 rose 0.2%, while Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index gained 1.5%. The Shanghai Composite rose 0.27%. Markets have continued gaining despite signs of global economies are ailing seriously because of the outbreak. With uncertainty still the new normal as reported cases keep surging around the world. A quarterly Bank of Japan survey released Wednesday showed Japanese manufacturers' sentiment plunge to its lowest level in more than a decade as the pandemic crushes export and tourism. Looking at global news, the United Kingdom has passed the point of no return. It has less than 6 months to reach a new trade deal with the European Union or risk heaping more pressure on companies that are already laying off tens of thousands of workers because of the coronavirus pandemic. Two major employers said that they would slash a combined 6,700 jobs in the United Kingdom because of the pandemic, which has pushed the country into its worst economic downturn in 300 years and triggered mass layoffs. UK companies in aviation and retail have cut over 10,000 jobs in 2 days. China bought epic amount of foreign oil at dirt cheap prices this spring that a massive traffic jam of tankers has formed at the sea, waiting to offload crude. As of now, China is the world's second largest consumer of oil after the United States by having amassed 73 million barrels of oil on 59 different ships, which is three-quarters of demand for the entire planet. Thus, this is a reflection of China's bargain hunting during a time of extreme stress in energy markets. Looking at some COVID-19 updates, the worldwide cases have exceeded 10.6 million, daily cases exceeding 115,000, and recoveries exceeding 5.8 million, and fatalities at 516,426. In Sri Lanka, the total cases have exceeded 2,000, daily cases at 7, and recoveries at 1,748. A coronavirus vaccine from Germany's BioNTech has yielded positive trial results, generating immune defenses in participants that were stronger than those of the average recovered COVID-19 patient. In a clinical study run with pharmaceuticals group Pfizer in the United States, 24 people between the ages of 18 and 55 who received 2 doses of the vaccine had significantly elevated antibodies within 4 weeks of their first injection. Volunteers have begun participating in Brazil's first clinical trials of Oxford's COVID-19 vaccine. The ChAdOx1 vaccine technology is based on adenovirus, another virus which causes mild upper respiratory tract infections, and it is considered very safe, even in people with a weak immune system. That's it we have on KSI Morning Brief today. Meet you tomorrow at 8:30 with more updates.